What's going on YouTube? It's Bandwagonbam. What's going on YouTube? It's Bandwagonbam. Yeah, the rise and fall of New York drill. So New York is going downhill already, according to this title, because you can only have a fall if you had a peak, and you're going down now, innit? So what? Who would we say had the longest lasting drill? Like drill audience? Would you say Chicago drill, UK drill, or Chicago drill, New York drill, or UK drill? Who so who fell off first? So example, say Chicago drill lasted 10 years, UK drill lasted 8 years, New York drill lasted 3 years, example. Well, who do you say went the longest? Because we we know Chicago drill is the starter, so it ain't fell off. So who would you say went longer out of New York drill and UK drill? Personally, I think UK drill lasted longer because UK drill started in 2013, and I would say UK drill fell off in 2022, officially. But now I'm hearing new UK drill songs, and they're picking back up again. Chicago, but UK done it better. I wouldn't say UK done it better, to be honest, because you can't do something better than the creators, if that makes sense. Example, a PS1 ain't that good, but it's cold. A PS5 is better in performance and etc, but you will still have better memories on the PS1 because that was the first. If that makes sense, innit?
Years since I last reported on the New York drill scene, and when I done my last recap on it, the scene was looking real promising, with many artists on the wave getting hit with big deals and millions of views pretty much overnight. But in 2024, the scene is looking like it's in real danger, with most of the top artists either falling off or getting caught up.
Wait. And when did Suspect come out? Because I'll say Suspect was the last, Suspect's album was the last UK drill bit
In the streets. Today, we'll be getting into the rise and fall of New York drill. Before we get into this one, guys, I'm running another giveaway for a PS5. To enter, so as we all know, hip-hop has been around for a while now, but in 2011, a new subgenre of hip-hop hit the streets, straight from Chicago, and this genre will... So as we all know, hip-hop has been around for a while now, but in 2011, a new subgenre of hip-hop hit the streets, straight from Chicago, and this genre will change the hip-hop game forever. Teenagers from some of the most impoverished areas of Chicago.
If you lot was around in the UK when Chicago drill came out, you lot are legends, because we all know that time and era outside on the roads was crazy.
Would start dissing each other on dark trap styled beats, which created what we know now as drill music. Early pioneers of this wave being Chicago artists like Chief Keef, Little Durk and Little Jojo. And it wasn't long before this new sound started hitting different sides of America and even the world. New York was one of the first states to adopt this new sound in America. In 2012, a Bronx rapper called Polo Rell dropped, which is believed to be the first drill song in New York. When
I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. I thought New York drill came around with Pop Smoke, personally. So I'm learning something new.
He released a single called Gucci Big Bank in December of that year. He continued dropping tracks until 2016, but was eventually stopped in his tracks when he was caught in the biggest indictment in New York history. Polo Rell was a part of a gang called B&B, which
if you lot got a documentary on that, let me know.
Operated on a road called White Plains in the Bronx, and they were into it with another gang 8 minutes away in a housing project called Eastchester Gardens. Both gangs were causing havoc on the streets and seemingly getting away with it, but what both groups didn't know was in the shadows, the NYPD was keeping records of everything that was going on. They had thousands of CCTV videos and multiple witness statements of situations between both of the gangs, and on April the 27th, 2016, 2014, 700 riot officers struck and arrested 120 members they believed to be behind both gangs, hitting them with a whole heap of different charges. The NYPD connected both gangs to 1,800 shots fired, 8 homicides, and countless drug and weapons.
That don't make no sense.
Both gangs to 1,800 shots fired.
So 1,800 shots. Yeah, only 8 people died. That don't make sense, because like there's times where it's been like people shooting at parties, yeah, and like I don't know, like maybe like 8 shots go off and 2 people die, and it's just like, what?
8 homicides and countless drug and weapon offences. Polo Row was seen as having an important role in the B&B gang and was sentenced to life with a possibility of parole in 55 years. And then,
how old is he? How old is Polo Row, you lot? Because man said like he sentenced to life and he might get parole. Might. In 55 years. That's when he's like 80 or 70. No, his life's done.
Was sentenced to life with a possibility of parole in 55 years, ending his career and more importantly his freedom, taking down New York's first drill rapper. See, the differences between New York and Chicago is that New York don't play when it comes to crime. New York City is one of the most surveyed cities in the world.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. New York is literally London just in America, I swear down. Like, our whole style is the same. Like, I feel like if I go New York, there's not gonna be no difference, because like people say New York people are rude. Have you ever been flipping Brixton? Like, they're rude too, bro. Like they will pass you and diss you for no reason, bro. Like, you don't get it, or like your hair will just be done. Like, I know it's something petty, but your hair will just be done, and then the hair ladies will be like, your hair looks messy. Come to my shop and get it done. Like, what? That's rude as hell.
Don't play when it comes to crime. New York City is one of the most surveyed cities in the world. In most boroughs, you can't even turn a corner without being on CCTV. Chicago is the second most policed city in America, only beaten by one city, NYC, which has more than 3 times the amount of officers.
Wait.
One city, NYC, which second most policed city in America, only beaten by one city, NYC.
Wait. I thought NYC. I thought that was New York. I thought New York was NYC. I thought it was just New York City. Am I being dumb? Wait.
New York's first drill rapper. See, the differences between New York's surveyed cities in the world. In most boroughs comes to crime. New York City is one of the most surveyed cities in the world. In most boroughs, you can't even turn a corner without being on CCTV. Chicago is the second most
Chicago. Alright, no. Alright, cool. Chicago is the second
city in America, only beaten by one city, NYC, which has more than 3 times the amount of officers patrolling its streets. And it will become clear by the end of this video why New York...
Yeah, but like, Chicago's got police officers, but Chicago didn't use them. Because there's niggas in Chicago with like flipping 10 bodies and they're outside just roaming the streets like normal. So their police don't get used, bro. They're just there for numbers, bro. But like New York people, yeah, they actually be going to prison. So like I know their police quarters are doing their job, innit? And same with London. Like all of the London UK drill rappers are in prison right now, bro.
Drill artists don't last that long on the streets. In 2014, a fresh rapper from New York was taking the world by storm. On August the 1st, 2014, a Brooklyn rapper named Bobby Shmurda dropped the biggest rap single to come out of that year, called Hot Boy. Bobby Shmurda literally...
But wait, Bobby Shmurda wouldn't be classified as New York drill, would he? I don't think that would be classified as New York drill. Cause it didn't sound like drill. I feel like this song was his own lane, instantly.
The biggest rap single to come out of that year, called Hot Boy. Bobby Shmurda literally came out of nowhere, creating one of the first viral dances to hit social media, the Shmurda dance. At the time, everyone was doing the Shmurda dance. All over Instagram and a platform that was buzzing at the time called Vine, catching the attention of new fans everywhere, and unfortunately the police. See, what a lot of new fans didn't know at the time, Bobby Shmurda's breakout song Hot Boy had quite a lot of self-incriminating lyrics. Bobby Shmurda was part of a gang in Brooklyn called GS9, and when Hot Boy was released, Bobby and his gang was already being investigated heavily by the NYPD for a string of charges from selling drugs to murder. And after Bobby started going up in music, the NYPD labelled him as the boss of the gang. Only 4 months after he dropped his hit single, Shmurda and 14 other members of GS9 were all arrested inside a Manhattan recording studio and charged with 69 counts of criminal charges.
Why 69? Why 69 for one? They could have just rounded it off to 70 euro. But flipping hell, it was kind of the start of New York. Okay, yeah. No, I hear it. But wow, Shmurda got life. Like, he got lucky.
Resulting in Bobby taking a 7-year plea deal. At this point, it was looking like the New York music scene was cursed. Bobby was New York's first breakout artist for a very long time, at a time where other cities like Atlanta was producing star after star. But soon, a new wave of drill music was about to take over the scene and change New York rap forever. In 2016, the UK drill scene was on fire. Groups like 6-7 and Harlem Spartans were at their peak.
Okay. Because I'm about to say, this wasn't the first drill group. Like, this wasn't the first. Because, like, it was like 6-7 and 150, which was like 2013. These are the times. I know I sound like a UK drill person, like film connoisseur type thing. Yeah. But it was 150 and 6-7. And they used to rap over, like, you know, like when P. Rico made the Hang With Me beat, or Rondo Number 9 jumped on the Hang With Me beat. That man would jump on the same Hang With Me beat type thing. What are you saying, Sensei?
Drill scene was on fire. Groups like 6-7 and Harlem Spartans were at their peak of gaining international attention, literally transforming the drill sound worldwide. New York was one of the first places outside of London to adapt to this new style. In the summer of 2016, a Brooklyn rapper called 22Gs was one of the first New York artists.
Oh, I heard of 22Gs still.
To jump on the UK drill beat in a song called Blicky, but he really
Blickety. Oh, flip. You're not gonna roast me again because you lot hate seeing ads.
Oh, yeah.
He started making some noise in New York when he dropped a song called Suburban. After this track, more and more Brooklyn artists started emerging, all adopting UK drill type beats. In 2017, a rival drill.
Yeah, 22Gs was cold still. I swear he's got a song with a UK, like a UK nigga. Who does he have a song with from the UK?
All adopting UK drill type beats. In 2017, a rival drill rapper to 22Gs called Chef G dropped a response track to 22G's song Suburban, naming it No Suburban, creating a big rivalry between both artists at the start of this.
Or maybe it's Chef G's. Oh, Chef. Yeah, Chef G, that's got it.
No Suburban, creating a big rivalry between both artists at the start of this new wave, pretty much making them the faces of New York drill at the time. But it wouldn't be long before a new up-and-coming drill rapper would take Brooklyn drill to the world stage, the rapper being an artist called Pop Smoke. He really started showing some star potential when he dropped his first hit called Flexin', which was enough for Republic Records to sign him only a few months after that release. A month after signing his deal, he really proved that he wasn't no regular drill rapper when he released one of his biggest hits till this day, called Welcome to the Party. The song was a commercial.
That song, when it used to come on in clubs, oh my days, everybody would get gassed. That's like it was a banger. Like he used to drop like party bangers. Everybody loved the party bangers. It just like C-Biz used to drop party bangers.
Success, shining a massive spotlight on him and the whole Brooklyn drill wave. Other Brooklyn artists like Fivio Foreign and Busy Bang.
Fivio Foreign? I thought it's oh yeah, or Fivio Foreign, or Fivio. That's why you man kept getting on to me, because there's no L. I keep calling him Flavio Foreign.
and the whole Brooklyn drill wave. Other Brooklyn artists like Fivio and Busy Banks dropped big tracks soon after, cementing Brooklyn drill as one of the biggest music movements coming out of 2019. But it wouldn't be long until the whole scene would crash to its knees. 2020 was a terrible year for Brooklyn drill. Off the back of the previous year's success, fans were predicting New York drill to keep stepping it up. Little did people know, the whole scene would pretty much be crushed before it could even grow. At the start of 2020, Pop Smoke was on the top of the world. He was networking with the biggest rappers in America while selling out shows worldwide. But unfortunately, Pop Smoke would be stopped before he could reach his full potential. In mid-February of 2020, Pop and his childhood friend Mike D flew from New York to California and rented out a property in Beverly Hills. But while enjoying his time on the other side of the country, Pop may have got a bit too comfortable. Throughout his stay in Cali, the pair made several social media posts showing off their trip, posting the views of where they were staying and the white Range Rover they were driving. But where Pop Smoke really messed up was when he posted a video of some designer shopping he got delivered to the property, which showed the address of where he was staying.
No way niggas want to get niggas that bad. Do you know what you have to do to find out someone's address like that? Like, bro, you can see it's not clear, which means like you got a screenshot, enhance. Bro, these niggas are road niggas. They shouldn't be knowing like all of their steps. Like, that's crazy.
4 gang members who didn't live too far from the area caught wind of where Pop Smoke was staying at. They then proceeded to run up in the property with masks, looking to rob anything on sight. When they got into the house, Pop was in the shower so they didn't notice at first. But when one of the robbers eventually found the rapper, they ended up getting into an altercation, leading to Pop Smoke being shot 3 times in the back, with one of the shots being fatal. Pop Smoke's death not only affected New York, but hip hop as a whole. Pop was only
cool. You see like Pop Smoke here. You see Pop Smoke here. Even his ops, like, do you think his ops was mad that he died? Because like, yeah, he made bang music for one, and I don't really remember hearing him dissing. He used to just make bangers. But even if Pop Smoke was still alive and he was dissing the ops, and the ops were replying, the ops would have got put on as well. So do you feel like they was mad that they couldn't get put on, like in money wise? Hey, what on? What you saying?
rapping for less than 2 years, and the impact he made on the Brooklyn drill scene was undoubtedly unmatched. Brooklyn drill would never really recover from his loss, and stuff was only gonna get worse for the borough. In May of the same year, another Brooklyn drill rapper and close friend to 22 G's, called Nick Blicky, was shot 7 times and later died to his...
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, all of these Americans, yeah, they look like people I've seen in the UK, bro. It's like God just gave them and us the same faces.
Injuries. In the same month, another smaller Brooklyn rapper would also face the same demise after an artist called KG Balla was shot and killed in a drive-by. One rapper that was also making noise at the time was a Brooklyn artist named Casanova. He was becoming a well talked about rapper, mainly due to his actions off the mic, with many dramas and feuds with other rappers in the game. But in the end of 2020, Casanova and members of his Gorilla Stone Bloods gang were all caught up on the RICO case, which eventually resulted in Casanova being sentenced to 16 years in 2023. Unfortunately, one of the last standing big rappers on the Brooklyn drill scene would also meet the same fate a month later. In 2020, after dropping 2 big albums, Chef G was proven to be at the top of the game and was looking likely to be the next big prospect. But in early 2021, Chef G got booked for possession of a gun.
Okay, so alright, cool. So this is what happened now, yeah? All of the big niggas, yeah, all of the older niggas, they went prison, yeah, or died. And then now the youngest niggas took over. Is that what happened, yeah? So that's when like the K-Flock came out, the D thing come out, the DD Osama come out, and etc. Correct or incorrect?
Which landed him a 2-year sentence. He was looking to get released in 2023 and make a big comeback on the declining scene. Unfortunately, the feds had a different idea, because not long before he was scheduled to be released, Chef G was hit with an 140 count indictment, which accuses the rapper of orchestrating multiple shootings and other acts of violence on rival gang members. If you couldn't tell already, New York don't play when it comes to gang activity. Next to nothing really goes past them. They'll normally wait to build up the perfect case on the gang and hit them with a RICO, which in history has a 98% prosecution rate. If you don't
So if you're on a RICO, you're done. If you're on a RICO, you're done. So like the only way you can get off a RICO is if you snitch. True or false? Damn.
know what a RICO is? To put it simply, it's basically a federal charge that targets an organization or group that has committed multiple normal crimes either within the group or for that group. RICO charges.
So wait. So like a RICO is like everything. So like so say I was in a RICO, even if I get a speeding ticket, would that count as an offense or no?
That has committed multiple normal crimes either within the group or for that group. RICO charges were originally introduced in the 1970s in an attempt to combat the Italian mafia, which were operating in New York and getting away with a lot of crime due to high levels of organization within the mafia families. But today it's used for all types of situations, like fraudulent businesses and of course to take down gangs. By 2021, Brooklyn drill was just a shell of what it was.
A RICO has a 20-year minimum. Nah, that's cap. It can't be 20 years because I swear D-Fang was in a RICO. He's outside and he didn't snitch.
Was a couple years back, but soon the next phase of drill would take place and arguably make more noise than ever before. Right in the same place hip hop started, the Bronx. Teenagers from the Bronx.
Oh, hip hop started in the Bronx. I didn't know that. So like they're always gonna have it in their blood, like yeah.
Started rapping on sampled beats with a lot of energy and very disrespectful lyrics. Some of the first to do it was part of a large gang in the south of Bronx.
Bro, I can't skip it.
Bronx called the YGs. YG rappers like Spaz Drilly.
There are two types of RICOs. Okay. So what are the two types?
And a few rappers coming from a housing complex called the River Park Towers started this
River Park Towers. So that's RPT. River Park Towers. Okay.
new and exciting drill sound in 2019. Opposition gangs in the Bronx like DOA and OGs also jumped on the wave not too long after. The Bronx drill scene really started gaining a lot of attention all over social media, just due to how different it was. The start of the scene was literally just low production music videos, with rappers dancing around and having fun, while dissing each other very disrespectfully. While the top Brooklyn drill artist in his time was more focused on rapping about their lifestyles while throwing the odd diss to their ops. This new Bronx drill scene was straight up focused on dissing. Two rappers who led the movement was a YG rapper called D-Fang and the DOA rapper called K-Flow.
Hey, wait. You lot told me they're cousins. You lot have told me they're cousins. Are they actually cousins? Okay. So if you get a federal one, like that is like done by like the FBI, and then the state one is just done by like the niggas in the ends.
And what made it so interesting that both of these rappers weren't just rivals, they were also cousins. In late 2020,
Yo! I should have even asked it, you confirmed it.
That both of these rappers weren't just rivals, they were also cousins. In late 2020 and 2021, the whole of the Bronx was looking
But like, how are they cousins? Are their mum's sisters? Their dad's brothers? Their mum and their dad's siblings? Like, did they grow up together? Did their parents grow up together? Did their grandparents grow up together? Like, I'm baffled.
at one big playground. Rappers were literally live streaming.
Because like, deep it. Yeah. If your kid is beefing your brother's kid or your sister's kid, yeah, and they're trying to kill each other with guns, all you really got to do is son, pull up. Your son ain't gonna link you with a gun. That's disrespectful, bro. That's when you get done up. Yeah. And my son, and then your sister's son or your brother's son, pull up. And now they see each other. What are they gonna do in front of the parents, bro? Because like, if we're two males, yeah. So say my brother's kid and my kid, yeah, linked up now, and like they're trying to kill each other on the streets. We made a link up, and they fight in front of us. I'm smoking them, and I'm taking a picture of them in front of like the whole internet, bro. So you man gonna see these men are wet. Not like they're wet like that, but like, I'm saying like these men are cousins, bro. Like they're not. It's just internet, and that's it. Case closed.
And spinning each other's blocks, while rival rappers are going on Instagram live dissing each other, and all of this was attracting big attention to the borough, which was reflecting on their views on tracks. But once again, this would all come crashing down. Violent crime was on a sharp increase in the Bronx, and as we could all probably guess by now, the NYPD wasn't gonna let this continue to get worse, and one by one, most big rappers were taken down. On December the 24th, after signing a record deal rumored to be worth 7 figures, the big star of the scene, K Flock, was arrested and charged for the murder of a man in Harlem. A couple big indictments on the YGs also took out a lot of big rappers from that side, like Lee Drilly and D-Fang. A lot of other popping rappers at the time, like PJ Glizzy, Nazi BK and CJ Goon to name a few, were hit with some serious charges also, leaving only a few big rappers to carry the scene. But this also left a big audience for new and lesser known rappers to fill. Two rival groups coming out of Manhattan called the OYs and the Sweepers started taking off after all of this. But recently, with two of the biggest rappers of the Sweepers, called S.Go and Nazi, being hit with some attempted murder charges, and with multiple OY rappers either now dead or locked up, it seems like history might be repeating itself again. It's been your boy Kid Nerd, and peace out.
Okay, so it went from the olders, yeah, the older niggas so like Seth G's and 22 G's, yeah, and then it went to like Pop Smoke, from Casanova and them lot, and then it went to D's lot, and then it went to DD Osama's lot. Correct or incorrect? But nah, that's crazy, bro. They go crazy on Bronx, dude. They crash out in Times Square, broad daylight, bro. They can't be crashing out broad daylight, bro. Cause like at the end of the day, you crash out, yeah. You just don't want to be alive at the end of the day, bro. Cause like there's stuff to crash out for, and then there's like, alright, I'm gonna catch you when I catch you type saying, bro. Cause like there's witnesses, like, and at the end of the day, no one wants to go to prison. Like people might act like they want to go to prison, but nobody wants to go to prison. Or when they're in prison, the first night then they start crying. But nah, bro, that's crazy, man. The rise and fall of New York drill. So where do you think New York drill's at right now? Because I reacted to D-Fang today, and he's still like he's still in spirit of dissing, and he's still cold at music. So yeah, who do you think is gonna carry the New York drill torch right now? And listen, tell me your four or five Mount Rushmore drill. I mean New York drill heads. So like, is it K Flock, D-Fang, and etc. And yeah, like. Personally, I feel like I'll have to throw. I know you lot might not agree with this, but I have to throw Didi or somewhere in there in top 5. I have to. 1, he's young. 2, his music ain't shouting all the time, and like 3, like he's musical. So I have to throw Didi or somewhere up there. I have to throw D-Fang up there. Gotta throw K Flock up there, and I don't know who else goes. Oh, Pop Smoke Steph up there, and I don't know who's got the last spot. Who would you lot say is you lot's list to do in the comments below? And love for tuning in. We out. Peace.
Back out, slap it out. Short but I bang like Pacquiao. Man just ping it or ching it. If I ain't did it, I still bring back out. Kyle's probably hit squad baby, hit squad crazy, rip man's.